So this is my Corso Harley. This is my female. She'll be 5 in February. I've never done any professional training with her, but if you've watched my page, you would know that I take Zeus training. So what I do is I implement everything that I've learnt there at home with my females as well. So I'm just making sure that she's walking on a loose lead next to me, and I've got her on the choker chain. So if she tries to move, as in smell or take off, I'll give her a pop and go and correct her back into position. Just getting her to sit and focus as well. I really have to push her down here because she didn't want to sit. So I've just got to make sure that when I tell her to sit, that I actually follow through and that I do make that happen. And then when I'm ready, I'm like heel, and then I'm rewarding her by praising her at the same time. And then here, what I'll do is make her drop. And she's pretty good at dropping. I don't have to use too much force there at all. But if you say drop, you've got to make it happen. And here I am just walking around her, telling her to stay with my hand, putting it out so she understands that command between staying with the hand out. And then I walk around her, walking over her, making her feel quite uncomfortable and just making sure she doesn't break that stay, which she didn't. If she had, I'd say very firmly and then give her a pop and then put her back in that exact same position. And then I've told her heel and then directing her around, and then you can see here I've really got to push her down. There we go. To sit, I know my positioning is not perfect, but we're going to work on that. She's done really well, and see I'm getting the eye contact from her, which I never used to get in the past, and then heel again. So look, she's always been quite good, but as she's gotten older, I feel like she has become more reactive. So I just want to make sure that that's all taken into account, with her developing and getting those guardian instincts, also being a mother, just being really encouraging when I'm calling her in heel. Come on, Harley. So it's a work in progress, but she's done so well. And then I am just rewarding her and telling her she's a really good girl. And then I'm just spinning her around back into a heel position again.
Good girl.
And she sat a lot quicker that time, which is great. So, yeah, I just want a loose lead and not have her pulling. So when I give her free time, what I do is I actually take that lead off the choker and put it on her normal collar. So when she's in free time, she can pull, she can smell, she can go to the toilet, she can basically, do what she likes when she's in free. And again, I was just alternating heel over her, walking over her. I'm going to recall her in a second, so I just position myself in front of the camera for that. And then tapping the side of my leg. And then, she's a little bit in front, but that's okay. I'm not too worried. In there I am praising her again. She's a really beautiful dog, and they'll really do anything to please, but you just got to make sure that you've got the right training so that they, build that relationship with you. And here we are again. So as you can see, our heel's a lot better. I forgot to say she's really ball obsessed, and there was a ball just over to the left-hand side, and that's why she kept trying to pull there. So when she's in a down position, if she lays on the side or moves around, I'm not too kind of worried about that at the moment because we're just very new at actually training. So I'm not too worried. As long as she stays in that position, she does try to get up in this area, I believe. There we go, because I didn't ask her to, and then I make her drop straight back down until I release her. That way she knows that she can't get up, and then I'll extend those periods of time as we continue training. So I've got 4 Corsos, and I'd like to take all of them on a walk separately just so I can implement some of the training for each one. And then, if I take 2 of them, it's pretty good. And there we go. I've healed her. See how much better she is there? And then, again, praising her. So, just a lot of repetition. Should be nowhere near ready to come off lead, at all for recall. So I wouldn't even attempt it. And there she goes straight for the ball.